Hi there.
How's it going?
If you donate to the Salvation Army, what first happens to the item you donate?
It goes into one of the thrift stores, right?
Do you have any idea what happens to the stuff that people donate to the Salvation Army?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Don't they send that overseas to people who need it?
Have you ever donated anything to the Salvation Army?
But I see their trucks driving around all the time, so I'm sure they collect a lot of stuff.
And what do you think happens to the stuff?
After that, I'm not sure.
Hi there. Where do you suppose all the Salvation Army donations go?
Wow, I don't know. Let me Google it.
Hi. You know how the Salvation Army collects donations from people? Where do you think that stuff goes? Let's take a look at what really happens to all those donated items.
Among the most common items people donate are articles of clothing. It's easy to bag or box up clothes that you and your family no longer wear and take them to a Salvation Army drop box. To find a drop box or collection center near you, enter satruck.org in your search engine and click Donate Goods. Then enter your city and state or your zip code. After pickup, your clothing donations are taken to the central warehouse where they are first sorted. Items that are stained, ripped, or otherwise unsaleable, like your blue shirt, are placed on a conveyor belt and join a pile of clothing to be deposited into a compactor. Up to 1,400 pounds of clothing is formed into a bale. The bales are then sent to recycling centers. Nothing is wasted, and the life cycle continues. And what about the saleable items? Remember your bright pink satin shirt? That one is considered good enough for sale. After pricing and tagging, it is racked with like items, ready to be moved to a Salvation Army family store in the area. And when it catches the eye of a shopper, your pink shirt will continue its life with a new owner. Using the same website, you can schedule a pickup online or call 1-800-SA-TRUCK. A Salvation Army truck will arrive at your home to collect all of your donations. Furniture, appliances, and electronics are also among typically donated items. A driver and helper will carefully load your items and present you with a receipt for tax deduction purposes. Your 5-piece dinette and other items are on their way to the Salvation Army warehouse where all donations are first brought and sorted. Furniture is carefully examined to see if it can be placed as is in one of the area stores or if it first needs some TLC. Your dinette chairs had several large stains and the table's finish was scratched. But not to worry, our furniture refinishing expert is up to the task. Once the chairs are reupholstered and the table gets a creative new paint job, your dinette is given new life. After being priced, it can now be put on display in a family store. A shopper has been looking for a dinette and thinks this one is a great buy. Your donation is on its way to a new home. Now and then an item comes into the warehouse that may be deemed more valuable than what is typically sold in a thrift store. The sorters are trained to spot such items and take them to our collectibles expert to research and evaluate.
Hey Barry, what about this?
Yeah, Irene, let me see what we got here. Whoa, this is cool looking. Alright, it says, this was actually, it was a gift from a friend when she lived in Pakistan. And it comes from Saudi Arabia. Okay. Yeah, when things like this come in, it's not just always a reference to eBay or to Google it or whatnot. I also do have a lot of reference books, but I will Nancy Drew something to death until I find out if I've got a gut instinct that it's worth something, that it's something interesting about it. I will hang on to it and make sure that I get all the information that I can to put a price on it that I feel is appropriate for the item. This is a rare Cartier handmade sterling silver bowl. It is vintage. I did go on eBay first thing and I looked that up and actually found somebody who actually has one on here. They're asking on there is about $450. Let's take a look at a few other items that have come in as of late. This right here, I bet you won't even know what it is. This happens to be a kaleidoscope. The table, all carved, all this was all done, hand done. This is all metal, copper, brass, it's signed. This is art glass that's been used on the bottom to help make the prisms. The looking glass that you look into. The colors in this are amazing. Because of this is art glass, I'm sure that they were able to pick the actual colors that they wanted in it. I'm gonna go for $1,200. That's the price that I'm putting on it. Next we have Barbie, America's Sweetheart. This is really neat because this is the first one that I've had that has been mint in the box. Her hair has never even been brushed. Can you imagine? She's got the original little curl to her ponytail. 1962. And we are going to be asking, I believe, about $175 for her. Right here we have, it's a vintage Samuel Grossman gown. It has the beautiful train on it. It's just a really beautiful piece. Talk about stepping back in time. This is the 1960s original work of art. I don't have a clue yet, but that doesn't mean anything. It's like every once in a while I'll look at something, I get that gut feeling, and I always trust my gut feeling now. To me, it looks like a bunch of fat cats that have just taken over a company and they finished up a lunch and they're just gloating about it. It's a very quality piece of work of art. The artist's name is Voss. It's really neat. I'll hang on to this until I do find out more information about it. We get so many items in here that is of special interest or of higher value that we put these items into one of our Salvation Army stores that has an area we call boutique. We're in our Tempe store, and this is a section of our boutique where we have our antique dinnerware, glassware. Also we have over here, this is a wooden Italian inlaid musical table. It's priced at $145, but you can find them for well over $200. A good deal. Here's yet another section of our boutique where we have here at the Tempe store where it's all of our collectible items. Fun items. This is my favorite part of the job. We have, over here we've got Disneyana. We have McFarlane figurines. McFarlane figurines sell very well here because they're such a steal. This right here is Jeepers Creepers from the movie. This is a scary little guy right here. We also have bobbleheads. Plenty of those come in. Those are really neat. Those are a lot of fun. So the next time you come shopping at our family stores, check out our boutique area. I'm sure you're going to find a treasure.
So there you have it. No matter what the item is, you can be assured your donations will help the Salvation Army continue its mission of doing the most good.